Hello students, today I am going to start another chapter from your grammar book, that is chapter number 7, verb tense, and it is a revision. I think all of you have got and you have been clear about the terms of verb, about the tense, everything. So this is something like a revision. So we will go through it quickly. So let's see. Verb is all, that is especially the tense is all related to verb, right? And we have how many kind of tense? Three kind of tense: present, past and future, right? So present, past and future. So in each and every tense we have four more tense included: simple present, like simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous, isn't it? So we will move through it one by one. So expressing the present may be expressed by using this form of the verb, the simple present tense. So the simple present is the base form of the verb that may add s or es to show agreement with the number of subject. So simple present form is called the base form of verb, where we add s or es with the verb. Okay, for example, the moon appears at night. So the moon appears at night, simple present tense. It is written in simple present tense, okay, and it is expressing here general fact. So simple present tense express general fact. So here whatever is given in the bracket, it is the uses also mentioned here with the help of example. Birds build nest, it express general facts, okay. We sleep early at night, it express regular events. He has a cup of tea first thing in the morning, it expresses habitual actions. So simple present tense, it shows general fact, or universal truth, you can say, regular events, okay, and then habitual action. Sorry. Now let's come to present continuous tense. Now present continuous tense, how it is formed? It is formed by using am is are plus ing form of the verb. Now I am listening to music at home, it expresses an event in progress at the time of speaking. So present continuous tense, it shows those kind of actions which is going on at the time of speaking. So I am listening to music at home, so am listening is the way to write present continuous tense. They are holidaying in France for a month, it expresses a temporary state true at the time of speaking. So it's a temporary action. The holiday, going for a holiday is a temporary action, maybe it is for 1 week, 2 weeks, right? But it is not permanent, it is a temporary action which is happening at the time of speaking. Dad is consulting a doctor for his knee pain, express a repeated temporary action. A repeated temporary action means, suppose a knee problem happens for like 1 week, but it can be repeated. Suppose it will come again, or the dad will suffer again after 6 months, but it is a temporary action. So to express a repeated temporary action, we use present continuous. The school is closing for the summer from Monday. So express a future planned action. So to express a future planned action, we use present continuous tense. So this is the uses, and according to that example. So here one thing is given, that we do not use the present continuous form of verb that express state or describe sense. State means condition, okay. State doesn't mean that something about geography or something like that, okay. Don't misunderstand. State means condition or different sense. For example, I am understanding you is wrong, okay. I understand you. I am hearing someone's whispering, it's wrong. You cannot use ing with hear. You have to use I hear someone whispering, okay. And some other verbs that are not in use with present continuous. Some other verbs are there with which you cannot use present continuous. For example, think, know, hate, respect, like, smell, taste and promise and all, okay. Next, move to present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is formed by using has plus has or have plus the past participle. Past participle means the third form of the verb. For example, I have sailed in a ship before. It is talking about experience. If you are talking about your previous experience, then you can use it in present perfect tense form. Shikhar has never spoken French. It expresses past events still connected with the present. So to express any past event which has a connection with the present time also, so with those actions also come under present perfect tense. Shikhar has never spoken French. So in the past he has never learned, and till now also he don't know. Okay. I have waited here for 2 hours. Express completed action linked with the present. The action which has already completed, okay, and it has link or it has connection with the present. Okay. So this kind of actions comes under present perfect tense, and generally we use certain words like recently, just now, ever and never, or preposition of time such as for and since when we use present perfect. So keep this in mind. Next comes present perfect continuous, which is formed by using has, have plus been plus ing form of the verb. And what does it express? It expresses a continuing repeated action, the action which is continuously repeated. For example, Martha has been teaching us baking since last year. So she is repeating an action. But what action she is repeating? She is teaching us baking. Okay. Let's see here. I have been watching the birds for 20 minutes. Express an activity that began in the past and continue to the present, or one continuing event. So it expresses those activities also which already began in the past and till now it is continuing, it is going on. Okay. So I have been watching the bird for 20 minutes means before 20 minutes I have started to watch, and till now I am watching. What have you been painting at school? Express a recently completed action. To express an action which has just completed. So to show those action you can use present perfect continuous. How long have they been practicing in the field? To ask a question about a duration. Duration means how long that activities goes on. Okay. To ask a question about the duration of an activity, we can use present perfect continuous tense. So in this way we have to do number A. Fill in the blank with suitable present form of the verb in the bracket. So whatever is given here in the bracket, you have to fill up with that. We shipped just 2 months back. So the word just is used in present perfect. So here you have to use the present perfect form of shift, that is have shifted. So with we have to use have. Okay. There's two things, have and has for present perfect, but with we will use have. Samantha wash her clothes every weekend in the hostel. This is her habitual action or repeated action. Okay, habitual action which will come under simple present. So washes, single person, yes will come. The government received complaints about corruption. So here you can use present perfect also, present perfect continuous also. So the government single action, single subject take has. Okay, so either you can use has received present perfect, either you can use present perfect continuous has been receiving. So in this way you have to do the rest. Next, move to expressing the past. So let's say simple past, how to write, and it's about uses. The simple past is formed by adding d or ed, changing the vowel or the ending, or by changing the form of some verb. Means we have to use the second form of the verb with simple past. So simple past is used to express a definite time in the past. A definite time in the past, a definite action happened in the past. The earthquake destroyed the building 2 years ago. They made the fence to keep the sheep from straying into the field. It expresses a past event. To describe any past event, we have used simple past tense. My parent worried about my health a lot when I was young. To express a habitual action in the past. A habitual action which is used to do in the past, but now it is stopped. Means in the present time that action, that habit is not working anymore. Okay, so those kind of habits are called habitual action in the past. My parents worried about my health a lot when I was young. Now maybe I was grown up, I'm grown up, so my parent need not worry about me a lot. Okay, so these things. So we generally use used to and would to speak about habitual action in the past. So to show habitual action in the past, we generally use this word used to, would to. Like people walked for miles on foot. So people used to walk for miles on foot. In this way you can write, children played outdoor games then. Children would play outdoor games then. This is the way also to write habitual action in the past. Okay. Next, move to past continuous. The past continuous is used by forming was or were plus ing form of the verb. Was or were plus ing form of the verb. See, present continuous is made up of is, am, are plus ing. Here was or were plus ing. Only the difference is was, were, that is auxiliary verb. So its uses, let's see. The baby was sleeping soundly when somebody knocked the door loudly. To express an action happened in the past when something interrupted it. So the action was already happening in the past. What action? That the baby was sleeping. And what another action interrupted in that first action? That somebody knocked the door. So somebody knocked the door and baby was awake. Okay. So to express those kind of action which happened in the past until and unless some other action interrupted. Okay. So those actions come under past continuous. He was working in the mines when he lost his arm. Situation in progress at some particular time in the past when something happened. So when something happened in the past, okay, at a time another action was also going on. Means when he lost his arm, at a time he was working in the mine. Okay. So when this happened, he lost his arm, at a time the action was happening in the past. That is, he was still working in the mine. The children were spending too much money till we limited their pocket money. Express a repeated action in the past. To show a repeated action in the past, we use past continuous. So I think you know what is repeated action, okay? I was watering their plant during their absence. So express a temporary situation in the past. To express a temporary action in the past, so we can use past continuous. I was missing him then. State in progress at a given point of time in the past. State in progress means I was missing him then, means it is a state or it is a condition which was going on at a time in the past. So to show a condition, to show a state in progress, progress means continuing condition. Okay, in the past we use past continuous. Now let's see past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is made up of had plus past participle. Here it is wrong. It is wrongly written here. Not been plus ing. Had plus past participle. That is third verb. Okay. So it is used to express one action after which another action took place in the past. So past perfect tense, it used to express that one action is already going on. One action was already going on in the past until and unless another action happened or another action started in the past. For example, the fire had spread when the firefighter arrived. It expressed what had already happened by a particular time in the past. So until and unless the firefighter arrived means the second action happened, the first action was going on. First action means the fire was spreading. Okay. My brother had already left for the airport when I returned from school. Expresses the first action in a sequence of two actions in the past. So two action was going on. Okay, first action, what first action was happened? To express a sequence, the first action means my brother had already left for the airport. He already left the airport second action when I returned from school. So sequence, one after another. Okay, happening of the action, it is mentioned here. Next, the past perfect continuous. It is made up of had plus been plus ing form of the verb. So actually the same thing is written here, so that is why this is wrong. Okay, so past perfect continuous express an action in the past that continued for a duration till another action in the past. Means an action was going on and it is going on until another action happened in the past. Means second action started in the past. My father had been teaching me maths till I joined the senior school. So my father had been teaching me maths, okay, and when it stopped when I joined senior school. Then it had been raining all night, so the match was called off. Express an action that began and was completed in the past, but the effect of which were still relevant in the past. So it expresses an event which began in the past also and completed in the past, but the effect was still going on in the past time. Okay. So this is all about past perfect continuous. Let's see number B how to do. So here you have to fill up the blank with proper past form of the verb. The tourists on the cruise dash stand all night on the deck to watch the sea. So here you can use either simple past or either past continuous. So simple past of stand will be stood, as simple past continuous of stand will be were standing. We dash work non-stop over the weekend to finish packing the gift. So here either you can use past continuous or simple past. Past continuous of work will be were working and simple past will be worked. The police dash look for the culprit for weeks before he surrendered himself. So here you have to use past perfect continuous. So past perfect continuous of look will be had been looking. So in this way you have to do the rest. Now expressing the future. Now let's quickly see what is future tense. So simple future is formed by using will plus the base form of the verb, means the first form of the verb. And what are the uses? To express a future plan, very easy. To express a future plan we use simple future tense. For example, they will construct a long tunnel to connect the two cities. It is a future planning. Express a decision. To express a decision, I will have tea. Express a prediction. Prediction means what you can say, bhavishyavani. It will be humid tomorrow. So this is a prediction. To express a prediction we use simple future tense. Future continuous is formed by using will plus be plus ing form of the verb. It expresses an action or event in progress at a particular time in the future, means an action which is going to be in progress in the future time. For example, Shakshi will be running the marathon this Sunday. So this Sunday means the coming Sunday, future time, she will be running. Okay. Future perfect tense is formed by using will plus would plus have, or will or would actually, will or would plus have plus third form, that is the past participle form of the verb. Let's see. For example, the eggs will have hatched by tomorrow morning. Look back at an action from a time in the future. So means at a particular point in the future the action will be completed. Okay, so this is future perfect tense. Future perfect continuous tense is made up of will plus have been plus present participle form of the verb. It is wrong here. It is not present participle form of the verb. Okay, it is ing form of the verb. Sorry, here also it is mistakenly given ing form of the verb. Will plus have been plus ing form of the verb makes future perfect continuous. For example, they will have been living here for 3 years by September. So an action already started in the past, or it may start in the present, or it may start in the future, but at a particular time in the future that action will be going on. Okay, so those actions comes under future perfect continuous tense. So this is all about present, past and future. Let's say something more given about simple present. The simple present uses the base form s or es of the verb. So basically simple present tense uses the base form with that s or es form of the verb. Keep this in mind. The entry to the fort starts at 9:40 a.m. It expresses scheduled event. I start my guitar classes this Sunday. Express a future plan. With I we cannot use s. In present continuous tense, where we use is mr plus ing form of the verb, like the president is addressing the nation tomorrow morning. It expresses an already planned action which will definitely happen in the future. The next is the be or going to form. So instead of this one ing present continuous, you can use going to also. Okay, for example, I am going to exercise from tomorrow. The rain are going to be hard on the crops, like that. So in this way we have to do number C. You can see the answer. I will share the answer, but still you look here now. Okay, so in this way I have ended up this chapter. This chapter is just a simple revision of all the tense which you have already learned in class 7. Okay, so for today this much. Thank you.